Hello there, I'm back to talk about Skeleton Crew. Now, one thing I've said about a lot of Star Wars TV is that the runtimes are often too short or too wildly inconsistent, but if they utilise the time properly, I think they can feel okay. Episode 6 of Skeleton Crew clocks in at only around 27 minutes, which is pretty short, but I actually think it uses that runtime very, very well. This one is directed by Bryce Dallas Howard, who I thoroughly enjoy being in the director's chair. I've enjoyed her episodes of Star Wars so much. I think she's a fantastic director. I'd love to see her do a movie one day, or even be showrunner of her own show. I think that could be a lot of fun. I was away the last few weeks and really busy with work, so I didn't cover episodes 4 or 5 of Skeleton Crew here, but I'm back for episode 6. And this show just continues to be an absolute delight. I do have to wonder though, how are these pirates alive? I thought they would have been killed by the whole acid bath thing from last week, but apparently not. I just felt like that could have used an explanation somewhere. They were just, yeah, they're all fine. Bit weird, because we heard them screaming, maybe, I don't know. At the end of the day, I am just happy that Pocket is still alive, because I love Kelly MacDonald and her voice, so even if she's only here for one line, doesn't matter, I'm happy. I just think the show is doing such a good job with these kid characters, you know? It's 6 episodes in, and I'm so happy with their portrayals. I was worried that some of them might get more focus or screen time than others, but they've just absolutely nailed it so far. For one, they feel like kids. They are written like kids. They don't feel like adults' words coming out of kids. They feel like kids. I don't know if I'm explaining that well enough, but that's what I mean. KB getting a good deal of focus this week and really delving into her disability, I guess, admitting that she is limited due to her augmentations and an accident that she had in the past. That stuff was really fantastic and just really touching. Her relationship with Fern and how they talked about it, really good stuff. I was really impressed with how they handled that. Same with Neil in previous weeks, where I was a bit worried that he was just going to be this comic relief sort of side character and not really get anything with much substance in it, but the episode back when they were on at Akron, I thought they just did such a great job with him there. They've done such a great job with KB here, Fern and Wim as well. I've got to give them props for making these kid characters, one, feel like kids, but also still be very, very likable and just endearing. They really, really nailed it. Jude being back with the pirates and getting to see his little speech, I thought was really fun. Jude Law just really knows how to chew up a scene. I really loved how he had this little song sea pirate shanty about Tak Ranid and talking about At-Aten. And I like that we still haven't seen who Tak Ranid is yet. They made a very deliberate decision in hiding his identity with the sort of half-corrupted hologram last week. So I do wonder what that could be about. Is it anyone that we're going to know, anyone we're going to recognize? What's the go with that? Because it's a very deliberate thing for them to do to hide it, so I'm interested to see what the payoff is going to be for that. I don't even have a theory going into that, to be honest. I'll try and think of something before the last 2 episodes, but I got nothing. Now, I will echo something that I've said in previous weeks. I do wish we could get a little bit more of the goings-on back on At-Aten with Wendell and Farah trying to find a workaround to help find the kids and bring them home. I still think a scene or 2 there could really just help fill out the show and bring up those episode runtimes a bit. Even though this week did the pacing very, very well, I still think I could use just that little bit more of the story back on At-Aten. All that said, I do think this particular episode worked incredibly well with the kind of short runtime that it had. I know I've said this before, but the show, it just really is perfectly capturing that adventure spirit of like 80s movies like Goonies and Stand By Me, and just mixed it into Star Wars so perfectly. I honestly didn't think that I would enjoy this show as much as I am, but like, I can't deny they've really got me. So we have 2 episodes left, and all roads are leading back to At-Aten as KB reveals that she has the coordinates in her head. It'll be interesting to get some answers on the whole Jod being a Force user thing, who is the supervisor on At-Aten, and is Tak Ranid anyone of note? Hopefully all those questions will be answered in the next 2 episodes, and we're not left on any cliffhangers for when the show inevitably gets cancelled by Disney. I don't know if this was ever planned to have more than 1 season. Anyway, really looking forward to the last 2 episodes of this show, and I hope they stick the landing, because honestly, this series has been fantastic so far. That's it from me, very quick video today. I already have my year in review video of 2024 in Star Wars. That's up and out, and I just posted earlier this morning my video for what to look forward to in 2025 in Star Wars. It's a bit of a smaller year coming up, but still some good stuff in there. So go ahead and check that out if you'd like. Anyway, thank you for watching. Make sure you follow me here and over on TikTok. And yeah, may the Force be with you. Always.